What's up, guys? Tuned into another show of Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and today is the day we all been waiting for. NHL playoffs start today. We're gonna have some good games. We also have a nice slate of MLB games and the last day of regular season NBA today. A lot of people's resting. I'm telling you, tread lightly. The water's gonna be deep if you guys don't look for who's gonna play, who's not gonna play, who still has things to play for, who's trying to clench what, who's trying to do this. A little recap. Yesterday we did not so bad in MLB. I'm gonna cut down on the MLB picks so far till the season come up. You know, not gonna do more like a lot of reaching. You know what I mean? If I really have a feel on the play, I'm gonna give it out. If not, I have the leans. But as long, just so I can see more stats, see how the bullpens are playing and all that. So I'm just gonna limit it. We did have a good night though, but you know we could do better. NBA, we swept the board, 6 of 6, and if you're following, you know that it just happens like that sometimes. Sometimes you can sweep it, sometimes you don't get anything. So let's just replicate that. Without further ado, let's get into this. We're gonna start off with the MLB, since the first game is at 6:40, and that's the Mariners and the Cincinnati Reds. We got Richards and Melly on deck. Both of them are searching for their first win. The Reds, they came off a blowout win last night, 14-0 to the Mariners. And the Mariners, they're trying to bounce back off the disgusting performance they did last night. So since the second game of their homestand, Cincinnati, and I like Cincinnati to duplicate what they did again. So give me Cincinnati on that money line. That's the first play of the day. Next game, we got Athletics versus the Oilers. We got Straley versus Montes, and both these guys, they're on the mound. Straley's looking for his first win. Montes, he's 1-1, so he got his win already. The Athletics, the way they played yesterday, they should have been playing from a long time. 13 runs in, 2 for Oilers, and the Oilers, I don't know, man. They look bad, but they split. They're on a split right now, and it's a fight. It's a fight for the series, right? There's 2 more games left, and each team won once. So this is a good one to watch, but I don't have an official play on this. Next game, Nationals versus Phillies. We have Hecklison versus Privet, and Privetta versus Hecklison. Hecklison used to start with Philly last year. Now he's going to play his former team. Privetta gets smashed against Nationals. I think this is a perfect spot for Nationals to sweep this series. They came back from a 6-1 deficit, and he came back with 9 unanswered runs. This is the last game of the series, and I like Washington in this in the underdog spot. I got Washington money line. Next game, Twins versus Mets. Odorizzi versus Syndergaard. We had Mets last night, and Our dude got robbed last night, and DeGrom, and now Synagogue. He's also nice, but after what I seen, and Odorizzi, he's pretty good. He's pitching good. He's pitching good. He's not pitching too bad. And Synagogue, he didn't win yet, so I'll take at this plus money price, and Mets, the Twins are trying to go for the sweep. I like the plus one on the Twins. I really like the plus one, but I'm not gonna give it official play. I feel they sweep these guys, but my plus one I'll give money line. You sprinkle some little juice on that. They could sweep this, but I like them not to lose by two runs. Next game, Yankees versus Asteroids. Paxton versus McCaw. And Yankees, they're playing awful. They're just doing mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. These guys are about to get swept, and I see Houston doing it. I see Houston giving them a sweeping of their life, and the Yankees are gonna realize that they can't be playing with all these mistakes they're doing. They have so many chances to win these games, and they're just doing mistake after mistake after mistake. So I like Houston here. Next game, Dodgers against St. Louis. Medea versus Flattery. That nigga gets hit. Flattery. He gets hit bad. And the Dodgers, he doesn't want to see the Dodgers in this state. Cardinals are going for a sweep though. I lean Cardinals, but I just see the bats waking up in this one. I like the over in this one, but I'm not gonna for some way somehow the Cardinals bullpen and their starters kept these guys with no home run. The Dodgers so far that they haven't did that all yet this season. I know the season's still young, but this is the Dodgers always have problems playing these guys. So I'm not gonna give a play on this. Cubs, Pirates, Darvish versus Lyles. Cubs is looking for the sweep, and I think Cubs does this. Darvish is looking to right the ship, right? The last time he started, he got hit real bad, and then he's looking for his first win, and I think he does it here. I like Cubs minus the one. Next game, Mariners versus Royals. Mariners is has their Japanese pitcher on deck, Kikuchi. He got knocked around the last time he played, but I tell you this: the Royals, they're going for a team record hitting streak, and that doesn't mean they're gonna win, but they're just going to hit that ball. And I tell you this: I like Seattle in this, but I don't have a play. Seattle should destroy these guys, but just because the implications and the whole situation was going on, I'll just put over the hits. I'll lean over the hits, but I'm not picking an official play. Arizona versus Texas. They came back for us last night at the bottom of the ninth, home run, walk off, win 5-4, and I'm going right back to them again tonight. Ruby Wade. I like him on the mound. He's looking for his his first win, and Lynn, he's looking for some success against the D-backs, but I don't know. I think he's gonna have to do that against someone else. And also, Texas is trying to go to 50%, and I think they get sweep here. And I like D-backs in this. And last but not least, my underdog play. I like Angels to sweep these guys. Pinay versus Woodruff Brewers. They were supposed to win 2 games ago. Now they're in a desperate mode. They're afraid to be losing the first 3 games on their road trip for the season, and I think this is what they're gonna do. The first series they're gonna lose, and the first 3 games on the road trip they're gonna lose against these LA Angels, and give me LA Angels money line. So the plays for today, I got Angels, Diamondbacks, Cubs, Houston, Nationals, Reds, and Twins +1. I'm gonna post my plays on Twitter at kwilliams811. Make sure to follow, like, share. Any questions, I'm here. And those are the MLB plays. Let's hop right into the NHL. We got 5 games in the NHL today. The first game, we got the Lightning versus Blue Jackets. Lightning is coming off tying the NHL best record on points, most points in the season. And now, here comes the playoffs. The Blue Jackets are in for a scare today. It's either you pick the -1 or not. Tampa Bay won all 3 meetings against these Blue Jackets and outscored these guys 17-3. So I don't see Blue Jackets getting a chance here. Maybe the next game, but this game in Tampa Bay, there's no way Blue Jackets win this game. And I like Tampa Bay -1. Next game, we have Pittsburgh versus Islanders. This is going to be a good game. The team with the smallest arena in the NHL opens up as home underdogs in their home arena playing these Penguins. I like 2 plays in this. I like the under in this game. That's the official play. The under, 5.5. And I lean Islanders. Okay? Big lean to Islanders. But I like the under in this, 5.5. I think Islanders take the first 2. And then Pittsburgh takes the 2 at their house. I think this is gonna be a very good series, and I like a low scoring game. I like the under in this game. Blues versus Jets. These Jets. I love my Jets, but Binnington, he's playing nice. I like that. I like the way he's been playing. I like the also St. Louis. They had a nice turnaround. These guys were last. Now they're in the playoff mode. You never. Who would have thought that? Okay. Winnipeg won 3 out of 4 meetings, but the 3 Winnipeg won, it wasn't the same Blues team he's going to play now. I like. Also, I see these Blues going. I see this game going under as well. And I like the under 6.5 in this one. Under 6.5. I lean Blues on the side, but I'm going to sit down and watch because you guys know how I like my Jets. So before I fade them, I'm going to have to really be sure. But what I am sure of is the under 6.5. This game is not going over. This is going to be intense defensive. Binnington's going to do the damn thing today at least. Next game. This is where I like the money line. I like Dallas to beat the Predators. Dallas to show them a statement. I like Dallas to come true. We have Bishop is going to stand on his head against Rene. I like Dallas to win this game. I got them on the money line. And Sharks against Knights. I don't think Fleury is ready for this, what's about to happen here. Fleury hasn't been out of injury for long enough, and I think he's going to get destroyed today. I like I like I like Golden Knights team total under 2.5. So my plays here, Golden Knights under. Actually, forget about that. Let's just go all in. Sharks -1, straight up. Sharks -1. Rock Flurry, show Flurry. We need Subban in here. Sharks -1. Sharks -1. Dallas money line. Under in the Blues game. Under in the Penguins game. Tampa Bay -1. Those are the plays for the hockey. I'll be posting it on Twitter at KWilliams811. Make sure to like, subscribe. Any questions on other games on sides I didn't pick, hit me up. I'll be glad to answer any questions. And last but not least, NBA. We're going to hit this up. Playoffs start on Sunday. And this is the last games for the regular season. A lot of people's going to be rested. Let's start off with the play I like the most for today. I like Atlanta Hawks to destroy Pacers. I like them to cover. Pacers are resting their whole starting five. And Hawks is staying at home, and I could see the Hawks making a statement and Trae Young trying to make that statement for Rookie of the Year. Could you believe Trae Young and Doncic have the same amount of points? Like at this moment for rookie points, they're tied at the same amount of points. I think it's like 289 or something like that, or 329. One of those, but they tied. They scored exactly the same amount of points for the season. That's crazy. So, but I got Atlanta to cover that spread. OKC against Bucks. Shout out to OKC and Paul George, clutch. OKC is still looking to move up a spot. Denver is happy OKC beat Houston because now Denver could solidify second in the Western Conference. Bucks is gonna rest everyone. This is a game OKC has to have. So no one wants to be in 8. So OKC has to win this so they can stay in 6th. I like the under in this game. We got Brooklyn under 225, so that's the play in that. Brooklyn Nets versus Heat. Heat already had their last game where they're playing. They don't have nothing to play for now. Hopefully they start Dwayne Wade. I'm hoping so, but Brooklyn's gonna beat these guys up early and often. I like Brooklyn to cover this spread. I also like the under in this game. I can see Brooklyn finishing this game at if they're trying to finish above 50%. So, but maybe Miami plays hard. They do cover spreads on the road. But I like the under. I'll take the under. I like the under in Disbo games. I can see them. I can see it being slow pace, you know? I like the under. Detroit Pistons versus Knicks. They're lucky. If Detroit loses today, Charlotte is in the playoffs. If Detroit doesn't lose today, Charlotte, bye-bye. But Detroit, they're resting people. Knicks are resting everybody. Detroit's resting everybody. Andre Drummond's going to be there and he's going to have to do his thing. Their favorite 9.5, 10.5. I'm not picking no spread. I'm not touching this game. The spread is too much. I can't pick Knicks. Knicks is not like Memphis. I can't. There's no one on Knicks to keep up the speed or the points or anything like that. So Detroit should cover, but Detroit's gonna find a way not to cover. The question is, are they gonna win or not? I think they win, but I'm just not gonna uh, pick a side on that. Philly versus Bulls. Philly's resting their whole starting five. Bulls, well, every no one's on Bulls. Philly has to win by 6.5. Is Philly gonna do this? I have no idea. Philly just on a back to back. They lost against Miami, and now they're at home on their season finale, but they're going into playoffs, so it's not technically the last game at home. I can see this game going under. I can see this game. No one. There's gonna be no one. So, a lot of bricks. I can see it, and I like this under 220. Spurs Dallas. Last game for Dirk. Spurs 14.5. There's no way I could pick a 14.5 spread on Spurs. That's crazy. And the over under. Spurs don't even play defense like that, so I'm skipping this game. Golden State versus Grizzlies. Grizzlies on the back to back. Golden State's on the back to back. They played Steph. No one's playing for Golden State. Steph tweaked his ankle. Cousins gonna play. Iguodala might play, but other than that, Memphis still has who Memphis had yesterday, and they don't really care if they win or lose this game. I could see Memphis covering this spread. I like Memphis plus the 5. I don't see Memphis losing. Like, I don't see it being a blowout. And I can see this game going under as well. No one, whew, no threes, no nothing. This is going to be a crazy game. I can see Memphis covering the spread, and I also like the under in this game. So, give me the under. Yeah, everybody's out. Cousins out, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Livingston, Kevin Durant, Thompson. So yeah, this is gonna be Golden. Basically, it's gonna be equal. G League versus G League. I like Grizzlies to cover that spread. Next game, Hornets versus Magic. Magic is not resting no one, but Vukovic might not play because he's sick. Charlotte is favorite. Charlotte needs to win. Whether or not Detroit wins, Charlotte needs to make sure they win this game, and I like Charlotte. I had Charlotte yesterday, and I'm going to pick them again today. I like Charlotte to win this game, and even if they don't make playoffs, they're going to finish and let them know it's not their fault. You know what I mean? It is their fault, but like they did what they needed to do to solidify a spot. You know, it's up to Detroit. When you shouldn't be worried about other people, you should be doing your damn thing so you won't have to be in that situation. But I can see Magic loses this game. They lose, it don't matter. Magic is still in the playoffs. So I can see Charlotte winning this game, and I like Charlotte to cover. Next game, we got Denver Timberwolves. Denver is coming off the loss against Utah. We had Utah. Now we got Denver at home, ready. They win this game. Thanks to OKC, they secure second spot. And I think they beat up on this Timberwolves team early and often. Timberwolves just got whopped yesterday from Toronto, and Denver's turn to do it. They're gonna. This is their get right game and get ready for the playoffs. Utah Clippers. Clippers is favored 8.5. Clippers beat Jazz. Clippers go into seventh spot. Spurs drop to eighth. So this is a big game. The question is who's gonna play. There's still time, so before you bet on this game, it's a late night game. You would check who's gonna play. I like the under though. I see this slow pace. I like the under in this game 225. Whether or not who plays who doesn't, I like the under in the Clippers game. And the Blazers and Kings game, the last game of the night. Blazers, they're coming off a back to back. This is not their last game for a thing, but I think Kings play hard, and we see who's rested. If Lillard's rested, CJ or anybody, because there's already a lot of injuries, and they're playing on a back to back where they had to take a buzzer beater to beat the Lakers. Lakers almost won that game, but we had them on against the spread. So I like Kings plus the points in this game. So my plays for tonight is Kings plus the points, under in the Clippers game, Denver, Charlotte, Grizzlies, Atlanta, and under in the Brooklyn. And under, so Atlanta, under in Thunder, under in Brooklyn, Grizzlies to cover, Hornets to cover, Denver to cover. But that's a lot of points, man. It's 13.5. I'm skipping Denver. I'm not gonna touch Denver. So I'm not. I don't want. I don't feel comfortable giving the double digits. So Hornets to cover, under, and Kings. Under in the Clippers and Kings. All the plays are gonna be officially tweeted on my Twitter. Make sure to follow, like, share. If you guys have any questions, DM me. The games start at 8, so any questions, any games I didn't pick, any any injuries or anything like that, you can still check it out. Make sure you check it out and be attentive to that. You're watching Full Value. We're gonna be here for the rest of the week. I'm Kobe Williams. Make sure you guys press that like button, subscribe so you could get your daily Full Value shows notified on you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.